Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to The Rise of the Golden Idol. We're gonna try and finish Chapter 3 today. It's a short chapter, this one, only 3 scenarios. Let's see what this person is so upset about. The procedure. A bizarre operation ends in bloodshed. Oh boy. That guy's arm is bleeding. That guy was tied up to a chair and looks to have been tortured. Oh boy, I recognize these symbols. Take something away, add it. I can't believe it. We were so close. Dear Dedicant Hal, Tessa Navari, I am delighted to inform you that you have been chosen to take part in the Harmony Foundation's first ever New Dawn procedure. Please bring this letter, which includes an agenda overleaf, to the Retreat Center on Friday, April 13th. For accurate readings, you should also bring a photograph of someone you love. On it, write a brief message about them. Blessings always, Tessa Navari. 7:45 arrival. 8 a.m. commencement address. 9 a.m. levels reading. 9:30 a.m. phase 1 elimination process. This, perhaps? 10:30 a.m. phase 2 replenishment process. 11:30 a.m. levels reading. 12 p.m. gratitude meditation. 1 p.m. departure. Let's see, what time is this? I think it's 9:20-ish? Yeah. So the elimination process hasn't even started. Alright, is this guy okay? Ugh, where am I? One day. A chip? Oh god, he has blood all over his hands. Funeral program. Neil Remington. Dad taught me the importance of standing up for family. Okay, so this guy seems like he has been kidnapped from a funeral? Yikes. Enlighten Meter 3000. Crystal Power Technology. So these are crude drawings of the idol symbols. Okay. Mycen. Pinnacle Security. One of these guys must be Mycen. That's covered in blood, unfortunately. These tree huggers can never just come quietly, can they? You alright, Bruce? A taser. Morning orders. Meet Mr. Spender and his colleague Marie at 7 Sweet Pea Drive at 9:20 a.m. Bring tasers, but only for self-defense. Before removing occupants, explain our hands-off approach to the new guy. I'm guessing he didn't listen. Ensure all property remains inside the building. It belongs to OPIG now. Billy Greer. That's this guy. Static. That. Crackle. Deployed. I'll survive. I guess that freak's got a thing for little Miss Daisy Chain, eh? Another taser. Copy. Police. Okay, so that's pretty easy. This must be... Alright, this is Billy Greer, and this is Bruce Mycen. Alright, so whoever they're talking about must have left already. May the light of empathy dispel the dark force. Alright, this must be what that emotion studies thing was talking about. Oh! There's Tessa. There's little Miss Daisy Chain. I told you she's a quack. I bet none of the junk in here works. God knows what we're going to do with it all. Okay, so this is the incident that got Tessa fired. Hey, it's the blue pen that she made her fingerprint with in the first scenario in this chapter. Dear Dr. Westlake, as per your request, here is my assessment of Madame Navari and her Harmony Foundation. Simply put, Ms. Navari is an incompetent practitioner of false history and pseudoscience. She claims, for instance, that the longer one follows her teachings, the more enlightened they become. But how does she measure this? With a device that provides no quantifiable data? I believe she simply sees in this machine's readings whatever she expects to based on her above claim. Stay skeptical. Jim Horney, founder, the Reason Institute. He's right, this is nonsense. Elephant-looking Rorschach test, I probably just revealed something deep and profound about my psyche by calling that an elephant. Equals 5, equals 55, equals 80? I don't know what it is or what you expected it to do, but nothing's changed, Tessa. It's over. Pack your bags. We're terminating this project. So she already has the monkey statue, which indicates that Arthur has already died. Which unfortunately means she killed him for nothing. Maybe this will change your mind. Okay, so she thinks that the monkey is the idol. That kind of confirms what I was noticing in the previous episode about how she has this monkey statue and she's presenting it to her followers as if it were the idol, but it's not the idol, so she must think it's the idol. Symbols discovered. Okay. So she's put all these parts into this monkey statue, but the monkey statue is not what she needs. She's just put all these parts into something that doesn't really make them work. But then, I guess, the scientists of OPIG confiscate this stuff from her and put it together in a way that makes it work. Level readings. Enlighten meter works best when subject focusing on loved one and what they mean to them. Phases 1 and 2 complete when all subjects' something levels are 0 and all something levels are 100, i.e. enlightenment. Me, Sam, Alex, Charlie. Enlighten meter functioning well. Readings as expected. My mentor was the wisest man I've ever known. Okay. A red pen. Commencement address. First draft. Welcome, followers, dedicants. Since the dawn of time, various fundamental forces have been at war in the universe. Those we colloquially call the light and the dark have also fought inside every individual. Today, within each of us, the light will finally seize victory. We will all become, pause for effect, enlightened. Make intro more impactful needs to grab their attention. Too dramatic? Take another stab at this section. Alright, so these are written in her red pen. Maria's notes are written in her blue pen. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's look at what Ms. Daisy Chain has to say. Okay, according to Tessa, what do these symbols mean? We're not actually saying what they really mean, but what they mean according to Tessa, who has no idea what she's talking about. What does it matter why she let them in? Or why they're doing this? Just send help! Dear Dedicant Robinson, I am delighted to inform you that you have been... Yeah, we read this already. Tessa Navari. Alright, this is the same as what was in the other woman's notice. 6 months. My uncle. Always the life of the party. Oh. Okay, this guy had the funeral announcement in his pocket because that's the portrait of a loved one that he brought. Okay. And this woman brought a picture of her cat. Oh, Mittens. Mittens had endless affection for everyone. Oh, she's lost. Honestly, lady, though, mood. I would also probably bring in a picture of one of my cats. Universalism 102. The Key Powers Exercise Sheet. Exercise 1. Connect each power to its counterpart. Each power has only one counterpart, so you only need 3 lines. Illuminate, replenish, purify, obscure, eliminate, and contaminate. Okay, so this is a... oh god, like a test sheet, a quiz sheet. The likes of which I have not seen since high school. Universalism 101, the fundamental forces. Order, empathy, justice, chaos, hatred, and injustice. So these are like opposites, I guess. So these must have opposites as well. Each day here brings us closer to enlightenment. Tim Spender, Manager, Speculative Investment Division. Pinnacle Security. Okay. I'm still missing 4 spots. Is there another place I can go? Here. Peace and blessings, madam. Please, please allow me to bring someone along to this historic event. The person I have in mind is practically consumed with hatred. No one needs us more. I beg you to give them a shot. Alright, this sounds like it's Tim talking about Marie, because we know that Tim and Marie have not gotten along in the past. Thank you. Oh, thank you, madam. We both look forward to seeing you very soon. Alright, I'm still missing a spot. Where could it be? Is it in the other room? Ah, I didn't check her chip. Okay. So, let's put names to faces, first things first. A lot of these we know already. This is Tessa Navari, Tim Spender, Westlake, her first name was Marie Westlake, Robinson, Remington, and Hall. Okay, and their first names were all written in this book. Sam, Alex, and Charlie. All unisex names. Great, that doesn't really help me. Okay. How would we know? Was there any sort of was there like a list of who was going first or something? Or like how long they've each been there? I don't know. 6 months. The chips they have must be important. 6 months. One day. So he's new. 1 year. Alright, so my guess is that she wrote these down like in order of when they got there. So like she wrote down Sam first because she got there first. Charlie just got here today, so she just wrote down his thing. And Alex must be this woman. That's gonna be my guess for now. That Sam is the woman who's been there a year. Charlie is the man who just got there. And this is Alex Robinson? No. Alright. Let's move these around a bit. Nope. Nope. Robinson. Alright. I guessed. I don't really know how I was supposed to get those. Maybe it has to do with, like... I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so... let's look at this first. Tessa Navari and some of her dedicants were at the Harmony Foundation for a procedure. The aim was to first eliminate something and replenish something else, resulting in enlightenment. Because I'm guessing that this is what this means. So something has to go, and something has to be replenished. Alright, my guess is that this means... Alright, or maybe it's, purify? Or... no, actually, I'm still gonna guess, eliminate. Because this specifically... purify could mean a lot of things. It could be adding something cleaner, or it could be taking something dirty away. eliminate specifically means taking something away, though. Alright, I'm gonna guess this means eliminate, and this means replenish. And I'm guessing a lot of these. Eliminate and replenish. Purify, contaminate, illuminate, obscure. The fundamental forces. So there are forces and there are powers. So powers we've already looked at. So the other two must be forces. And my guess would be hatred and empathy, because this is all about emotions. May the light of empathy dispel the dark force. So this is the room where empathy is replenished. And hatred, which is the opposite of empathy according to her, is... I don't know. Is replaced by whatever. I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying. So I'm guessing that she starts with low hatred and high empathy. And yeah. Because she thinks so highly of herself. Alright, but I actually need to look at what this says. So the low one would be hatred and empathy. Yay! Alright. I like that I could guess that, based not just on the logic of the situation, but also on the kind of person this cult leader Tessa would be. That was something I really liked about the first game, is that it presents itself as a logic puzzle, but it also asks you to really keep in mind, like, things like motive and human error and where things could go wrong in a plan and, like, the irrational ways in which people act. And it asks you to keep those things in mind to help you really puzzle out what the solution is, like things that would make a good story. That's one of the reasons that after filling out everything else, the event is usually not so hard to fill out, because, you know, it follows the path of a good story. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't really know what I'm saying. Again, I cannot talk today, but it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me when I'm saying, so hopefully it makes sense to you. Alright, so, however, they were interrupted by people who wanted to seize everything at the Harmony Foundation because they were saying this all belongs to OPIG. Alright, now we need to figure out where the injury happened. That freak's got a thing for Little Miss Daisy Chain. What freak are they talking about? Someone has a thing for, let's see, Sam Robinson. Maybe this guy because he's all bloody? I don't know. I don't know what could have caused the injury. In the large room downstairs, I'm guessing that he grabbed the woman. That he grabbed, Sam Robinson. In the large room downstairs, hold on. Bruce Myson grabbed Sam Robinson. In response, Bruce Mason grabs Sam Robinson. That doesn't really make sense. Actually, Sam Robinson... No. Bruce Mason grabbed Sam Robinson, and because of this, someone shot this guy who is now unconscious with a taser. I'm guessing that was the last thing to happen. Okay. Eliminate hatred and replenish empathy. I forgot to fill that in when we figured out those meanings. I'm guessing that the guy who wasn't injured, the guy who wasn't injured shot the guy with the taser. I should probably have their faces up. Billy Greer shot Alex Remington with the taser. I think Bruce was stabbed with a crystal. Because the crystal is actually missing from this machine, it seems. And the crystal is covered in blood. Although I don't necessarily know how would this guy have done anything if he was strapped to the chair, is my only issue. Maybe he was actually holding the crystal and as he was in the chair. And that's why it has, like, the marks on his hands are, like, in the pattern of the facets of the crystal, and he dropped it and it rolled, maybe? That makes some sense to me. So Alex Remington stabbed Bruce Mason with a crystal. Ah! Alright. I can't believe I got that all first try. Which 3 clues are needed in order to deduce Alex's motive for protecting Sam? Alex's motive for protecting Sam. Alright. Let's take a look at this picture again. My uncle, always the life of the party. Is that the same guy? Is he the uncle? Maybe? And... hold on. These 3 men are not all the same person, are they? I doubt it. I doubt it. Hold on. Live Comet? She's been here for 6 months. 2 or fewer incorrect. Well, that doesn't really help me much. Oh, some of the tasers are... one of the tasers was activated and another wasn't. Okay. I guess it's not that. Was it the taser? The active taser that's a problem? 2 or fewer incorrect doesn't really help me out here. What is that? This. Something deployed? Police? Maybe the fact that they were calling the police? I don't know. Dad taught me the importance of standing up for family. Okay, so obviously that tells me that these 2 are related. I feel like it's definitely these two. Oh, okay. So they were all the same person. Oh! The comet in this picture. Hold on, I need to take another look at Tessa's photo. Before the Enlightenment process could begin, OPIG officials arrived, backed up by hired goons, to kick everyone out of the building and confiscate everything inside. One of the officers got heavy-handed with a female follower, so her cousin stabbed him before being tasered and restrained. Meanwhile, Tessa Navari tried in vain to rid the OPIG officials of hatred, believing this would make them change their minds about evicting her. Alright, I need to take another look here. What was the deal with this photo? 6/22/1950. My mentor was the wisest man I've ever known. Okay, so this just gives us dates. This shows, yes, he was born in 1900, so he would have turned 50 on the day that the comet was... He would have turned 50 the day the comet was seen. Okay. That was supposed to be our clue. I just thought the two guys kind of looked similar. That was enough for me. Alright. Let's go back out here. This would never work the way she imagined, but some of these pieces are legitimate. Even the wildest myths are actually grounded in some small fact, I suppose. Oriel Toussaint. Interesting, he says about the symbols. Important, he said about the crystals. Parts not even connected. She just threw them in there. Looks like she made Gavril's classic translation error. Hate was a reasonable guess. Poetically, this symbol linked to fiery passion, so this is the heat symbol. Curious to find out what this one might mean. So she was just wrong about these, but she made a good guess on this. Okay, so these must be, yeah, they're Oriel's notes, giving some historical context to the idol. Ooh, and another clue. Of course I want you back. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant, and it was your incredible insight that got me here. Empathy, okay. What? Westlake crossed out? Eugene is in charge now? Excuse me. Project terminated. Project terminated. Okay, so this is correct. So Eugene takes over Marie's position. And hires Tessa back. Oh, and Marie becomes the research assistant. Okay. I guess they swapped roles then. Alright, they used broken parts to build an artifact, believing it could take hatred and then give empathy, and in doing so would help people reach enlightenment. Reach enlightenment. However, it actually did nothing. Due to Tessa's overspending, I guess? Due to Tessa's overspending, the Harmony Foundation building was repossessed. Okay. Someone realized something if it were... Okay, I think this is Oriel Toussaint realized the artifact might work if it were Activated? Rebuilt. Marie was in charge. Marie Westlake was in charge of its, reconstruction. But... but something. Despite this, Eugene Marmot activated the device, and so was denied. Denied lab access. So Marie was in charge of its reconstruction, but rebuilt, deactivated, destroyed, delayed something? Or nothing? This one's hard. I would guess that it would be like she forgot something, or delayed progress, maybe? Delayed test. Oh, she delayed testing, but Eugene Marmot activated it. Okay. Okay, I think this is correct. Eugene Marmot activated the device, and so it was denied lab access. Okay, I think only one thing is wrong. Maybe it wasn't overspending. Maybe it was, her idiocy. Okay. Take and give. Make. Alright, let's do what we did before and find something that we're pretty certain is correct and just replace it. So, we know that it was Oriel Toussaint, so let's replace Oriel with Tessa. Okay, so with funding from the OPIG Corporation, Tessa Navari ran the Harmony Foundation. They used stolen parts? Okay, yes. I believe stolen is correct, so... yes. Alright, now there's more story. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, I'm guessing that this is, Eugene believed he had been something because the something had been set to something. However, it was actually set to... okay, so this is why he rushed in there and activated the device. He believed he had been... something. Because the... hold on. Let's take another look at this. So, so it's the hook without the dot is what he activated. And it looks like this is the word for hate. And let's take another look at what Tessa believed those things meant. Eliminate hatred. Alright. So he thought it had been set to eliminate hatred. Take hatred. However, it started a fire. Okay, it was actually set to give heat, which started a fire. The deactivated artifact. I don't know what this word would be. Believed he had been punished? That's my guess for now. During a protest. Okay, so it's gonna be set to take heat, which froze a bird bath. Yes. And I think that this is Jack Novak who said it, because he was the one in the lab when it happened. He tried to set it to... It would be... give hatred. Someone was struck by something, and something with him with a... Huh. This one I'm a little confused by. Disappointed? Ah, punished him with a demotion. Okay, so... So I think it's all coming together. Eugene is the one who knew about... Eugene was the one who knew about the symbol, so he would have been the one to try and set it to give hatred. Okay, so... Marie Westlake was disappointed by Eugene Marmot's... Or maybe it was Jack. Was disappointed by Eugene Marmot's... Maybe he was impressed by the discovery and rewarded him with a promotion. Okay. Now we need to figure all this out. Eugene Marmot believed he had been... punished? The rebuild artifact. He believed he had been deactivated because the rebuild are... Disappointed? No. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, that doesn't make sense. I think this actually is disappointed. And punished him with a demotion? No. After learning about the Harmony Foundation, Eugene Marmot believed he had been... This is the one that's really throwing me. The rebuild artifact had been set to take hatred. It was actually set to give heat, which started to fire. This sentence makes sense to me. And he would think that it would have been set to take hatred. Okay. He believed he had been destroyed? No. Okay, I'll leave that there. Or rewarded. Or punished. I don't know. Jack... No, that would be Eugene. Eugene... Nowak. And this would be... Marie. Was disappointed by Eugene Marmot's... Huh. This one is hard. So maybe I should, like, look over... The order is also confusing me. Because the way that these usually go from up and then left, up, down, and then left to right. But the way this is phrased, it kind of makes it seem like the protest happened after the fire. I don't know. Maybe I do have this backward. Okay, I had this backwards. Okay. Because it had been set to... I need to look at this again. I was looking at them in the wrong order. So in this one, it is set to give hatred. He had been punished because the rebuild artifact had been set to give hatred. In fact, it was sent to take heat, which froze the bird bath. Okay, so this is the incident that caused Eugene to be fired. Okay, so this is why he's saying, I didn't know why they were so mad at me. So he thinks that because the machine had been set to give hatred, the people in the lab weren't actually mad at him. They had just been given hatred. I see. So when he ran in to try and take the hatred away and started the fire, he was actually trying to win back their sympathies, I guess. Okay, it's all starting to make sense. During a Alright. During a presentation? Alright. I'm looking for... During a testing. Or was it... Would it be a testing? None of these other... Oh, board inspection. During a board inspection, Eugene Novak tried to give it to take hatred, but actually set it to give heat, which started a fire. Okay. I had these all backwards. And somebody was impressed by Eugene Marmot's discovery and rewarded him with a promotion. So that's what this is about. That is why he now has Dr. Westlake's position. Nathan said I could hire an independent consultant. Okay, so Nathan must have given him the promotion. Nathan Hoyle. 2 or fewer incorrect. Alright. Froze a bird bath. During a board inspection, I said it to Eugene Novak. Eugene Marmot. I made a quote-unquote typo, as the game calls it, when you try to get a hint. When you try to get a hint, the game is like, have you made a typo? Quote-unquote. I did indeed make a typo. There we go. Ooh, I'm gonna have to do some cuts there. And that's what I'll be doing with the IDOL next. That's going to cause all sorts of legal problems. It's totally unscientific. Where's our control group? Sounds good to me. I'm sure the universe will guide us. Excellent. Full steam ahead then. So, Eugene is in charge now. He's leading Marie, Jack, and Tessa, who he brought back. And he's doing unscientific and unethical things with it. Great. The trials. Welcome to the penultimate part, Chapter 4, The Trials, in which mind-bending discoveries are made. Okay, we will start this chapter next time, the penultimate chapter. It's coming close to the end, guys. I'm sad. Alright. But, until then, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more The Rise of the Golden Idol.